Previously on input left. Obviously, for the past couple of years, if you've watched enough either TV or YouTube, you've seen Amazon ads that are like, "We're all family. We love our workers. We make donations," and then of course, all that money could have been
Yeah.
spent on the actual workers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode 12, if memory serves correctly, of our Pokemon Diamond Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we had some trials and tribulations to overcome, including a particularly nasty Garchomp, while also, I think, talking a bit extensively about some of unionization efforts, particularly against the giant mega corporation Amazon.
Luckily, Amazon does not own YouTube, and so this video might
Yeah,
survive
another
the
mega
algorithm.
corporation does.
Yeah. We had a 5-4 decision, and Sotomayor basically eked it out. So it was a rough.
She wrote the majority opinion. Yeah.
She barely survived that one, but we made.
Oh
some
my
good
God.
decisions. Oh wow.
Another instance where I am very glad that I split up the double battle because I don't want to know what else we'd have to fight alongside this thing. So here's something I'm gonna bring up now. This Tyranitar doesn't necessarily pose a huge threat, but in a sandstorm, rock type Pokemon have their special defense increased. So this water gun will not do very much damage at all to this Tyranitar. What I think the safer play to do is just switch straight into Mayor Bernie and
really?
punch this thing. Yeah.
What if this thing has like magnitude though?
I don't think it has a ground move.
Okay.
at
Isn't
this
it a ground
point, but
type?
No, it's a rock dark type, so
Okay,
it's
right.
quad weak to fighting.
Okay. So this is good. Have you heard, Will, about the new CDC recommendations for schools?
The 3 feet thing.
Yeah.
Right? I have heard.
I wanted to bring it up because I have a bit of a hot take on this. Well, I don't know how hot it is, but it's a take.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so I suspect, and I could just be spreading fake news here. I have not been in a COVID classroom. However, I suspect that when the rule was 6 feet. Okay, so actually, I should give some background. CDC's recommendation during COVID previously was 6 feet. Actually, it started at 6 feet outdoors, I think, and then they started saying, well, if you bring kids back, just do 6 feet and do your desks 6 feet apart. Which is this whole misconception, I think, that I'm pretty sure this was a misconception that it's 6 feet indoors when the recommendation was always 6 feet outdoors wearing a mask. Much more stringent, right? Than just, be 6 feet away in a building. Regardless, it's kind of evolved that way, and for kids it was get your desk 6 feet away, and then also have proper ventilation, right? There's a bunch of requirements for how you need ventilation to keep COVID safety and other things. And they changed that recommendation to 3 feet. Now, what I'm saying, and this is what I suspect just based on experience, is that when the rule was 6 feet, people were not actually distancing 6 feet. They probably, schools who took it seriously were probably still hacking into 4 to 5 feet and saying that's good enough, right?
I think that's probably true.
Maybe even being creative with how you measure, like measuring for the middle point of the desks. And
yeah,
that's probably how it was. Now, actually,
I just want to insert here. My sister is still in high school, and from the conversations I had with her throughout the pandemic about how her high school was adapting to in-person education stuff, it sounds like there were a few quarters being cut in some places.
Exactly. And yeah, well, I guess you have that first-hand experience, and what I'm really going off of is this is how people deal with regulations so often.
Sure.
Especially,
I just wanted to bring in an anecdote that sort of like helps like make your point a bit more concrete.
No, that's great. Abstract. Yeah. And that's a school that I would suspect would take it more seriously. Maybe not the strongest response, but I could see it, and yeah, it's troublesome if she's expressing that corners are being cut. And so we already know 6 feet with the 6 feet rule. it went from 6 feet with ventilation requirements meant and proper cleaning, probably to 4 to 5 feet, end of story. And now that the recommendation is 3 feet, and I was going to say, I actually credit my dad on this one. He brought it up, and I was like, oh my god, that's a really good point. With a 3 feet recommendation, he just said, oh, they're not going to do that. But also, what I would add is 3 feet is closer to how the desks are naturally without COVID regulations. They're probably naturally spaced around 2 feet apart or less, you know, depending on how cramped a classroom is. I suspect the guidance means that schools will just have their desks as they were pre-pandemic with no additional distancing, which is very scary in my mind. And if I were
I think that's probably true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you're probably right. And when I saw the recommendation too, I sort of did a little bit of a double take. I was like, is now really the time to start to lessen up on like such a minute sort of thing like that, which could be a problem, I think, if it's not taken seriously enough. Because I agree, when I saw that, I was like, well, that just seems like it's going to make people go back to what they were doing pre-pandemic, to the extent they were doing anything different to begin with.
Right. And a lot of schools that have, I mean, there are schools that made that decision to go back based on the fact that their families have needs, there's no other alternative, and it's a well-meaning decision. Right. And there's a lot of schools that probably went back because they don't fully believe in the virus or the safety around COVID. And now it appears that they have permission to just have classes as normal. And you're right, in terms of timing. Okay, we've got the vaccine out. We're in the middle of this vaccine battle. Are we really going to tell people to just pack themselves in closer? Is what this amounts to. And oof, scary times.
I just hope the CDC knows what it's doing and isn't bowing to political pressure in that respect, you know?
Oh, I 100% think political pressure is I mean, I'm sure they would say it's 100% just the data and it's a fact-based recommendation, but the reality is the real fact-based recommendation that they have given time and time again is do everything as possible to just stay indoors and stay with your family. And so offering something like this is not necessarily the health approach, right? It's the okay, we're in a tough time and there's a lot of pressure here, so
I suspect you're right.
That's my take. Actually, I don't think I think generally I don't think that schools should be in person right now. Especially like there are students that are immunocompromised, and if I were one, this would be a very scary time for me. And what that doesn't mean for me is it doesn't mean that families who rely on school for food and childcare don't have any other options. It means we need to also be doing that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come out and say this because I think it's important to clarify. Like 100%, in-person education is definitely better. Mm-hmm. You know, it's preferable to e-learning. It is, I think nobody would dispute that like you are not getting as good of an education online as you would be in person. And it's also like, you know, there's a lot of other side effects to it, you know, being worse for like socialization for young kids and stuff. I completely understand all of that. What I think might be worse for young kids and the families that they are a part of is bringing the virus into their lives and potentially harming or even killing, you know, people in their bubbles. That's why I agree with you that schools probably even now should not be in person, just given where we are with the pandemic.
I really, that's exactly right. And what frustrates me about the debate around it largely is two options on the table. We either put kids back in person and that's the way we deal with the inequities around it. If we're accepting that COVID is real. And the alternative is keep kids out of school, knowing that a lot of folks will fall behind, but it's better for the safety of our families and community. And I also want to clarify that for me, that's a false option. And wow, there's really been a lack of creativity and social mobilization around providing services for the people who are most affected by this pandemic, while simultaneously taking the proper health responses. And, you know, very few people on the left are presenting a clear plan. Sorry, not on the left. Very few Democrats and office holders, and I mean also not enough people on the left are saying here's a concrete plan we should be using to take care of these families as well as close schools. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely a hard time for so many people. Someone angry though in the comments is gonna say, well, I think online education is better. And I don't deny their experience if it's better for them, but I think it's a rare situation.
Yeah. I guess I should have included that. I'm glad you did that. Like, there are probably some people who prefer online in some ways, but I think that they are likely in the minority.
Yeah. Yep. No, I've heard from a lot of kids about how poorly they think online learning is going, which also speaks to like, what is our how underprepared have we been this whole time for something like this, right? That
extremely. Yeah.
We never had an online plan for if your school, like, for any reason had to be closed in person, right? Like, and there's
we've had the technology for like at least a decade now to pretty easily do this.
Oh yeah,
if we were prepared enough. Yeah, if we had the political will.
Just seems like a smart thing to do, because your school, for many safety reasons, can be closed. I mean, technically, and I don't want to be the buzzkill for snow days, but between extreme weather events and if a virus is going around, I can see a million reasons why in any year you might close your school and not want your kids to get behind, and might do online learning for a couple days. So the fact that that's never been almost entirely like ignored as an option is kind of scary.
Yeah, I think sort of bouncing off of that a bit, something that some people have sort of suggested, and I think is perhaps true going forward, is that the snow day might be dead. You know, now that we have, you know, when push comes to shove, put up this sort of potentially e-learning infrastructure, it's a little hard to see, you know, people just sort of going back to, when a snow day happens and being like, okay, yeah, just school's canceled. They might just say, you know, bring out your laptop and stuff. And, you know, maybe things return to a position where that's not so easily done. Like, a lot of people just aren't able to do that on a whim. But I don't know. It's possible that that's a future people will have to contend with, that things like snow days and stuff just don't inhibit education anymore. Not in the same way, at least.
Yeah, it's a scary thought, never having a snow day, but but I think preparedness for a pandemic is important also.
100%.
Yeah. No, I remember some kind of negative experiences around snow days where there were a lot of times, at least I remember in my grade school. I don't remember in our high school, but in my grade school there were a lot of times where there were days that were on the fence of being called snow days, and either a very last second decision was made, and that was the worst, or the decision to go to school was made because of the pressure, right, around not falling behind, and that impacted certain students who lived farther way more, right? Like, if you were already there and they called it like 10 minutes ago, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go home, so you end up making me travel more in the snow, you know? But and then students who live farther, if they made a tough call to keep school in session. Okay, here's our encounter.
Yep, here's our encounter.
I hope.
We got Cheryl through.
Oh!
We got the Gengar.
We got him.
Now, I don't know if I'm willing to replace, like, you know, RBG with Gengar here, but
this is a fellow deceased justice. I think this is the one that you accused of getting shot by Dick Cheney.
Antonin Scalia. That's female, though.
Antonia Scalia. That's a good point.
His name is Antonin, not Antonio.
No, but this is Antonia.
Oh, that's right. I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I thought you
sorry.
said Antonio.
Antonia Scalia.
No. We gotta be more creative.
No. Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's got to be someone who's dead. I think we have settled on that as ghost types.
Yeah, ghost types are dead people.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so you got dead female, a bit menacing. Maybe Margaret Thatcher. I know she's not really a US political figure.
We should definitely, yeah. We can open the gates to international evil.
Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Iron Thatcher or something?
The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady.
She was called, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, maybe she should be a steel type, but we'll have to settle.
Oh, but she's also dead, and there's no ghost steel types in this game. So
okay, well,
I'm comfortable with this. I think.
Wait, let's see how many tries. Now, Curse, it takes out half its health with Curse, right?
Oh, true. If it has Curse and it uses it, it might just kill itself.
Would it kill itself?
Luckily. Yeah, Curse can kill it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, good thing that didn't really become a problem for us.
Oh, great Pokemon, Gengar. Love a good Gengar.
I prefer Haunter, personally, but Gengar's cool, too.
I see that. I understand.
Alright, nice. Let's go check out that Pokemon.
Oh. Wait, do we get... Is 205 a new route?
No, it's the same route as the one before the forest.
Oh.
I regret to inform you.
Sad.
Item out here. Item?
What are you... Oh, okay. You're looking for just a grass item?
Yeah, I was looking for just a Pokeball, but we got some berries instead. Oh, there's probably an item in that corner there. You see that conspicuous corner? Yeah.
Just casually not having grass on it.
They aren't always there in those sorts of spaces, but very often they are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a glimpse.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
The rare candy too.
Okay. Before we fight these fishermen. Ooh.
Sure.
That's interesting. There's a couple more encounters we can get pretty quickly. I think we might want to go for those before ending the episode, maybe.
Yeah.
What's our time looking at?
No, we're good. Let's get a couple mons.
All right.
Yeah, we have some time. At least one or two more, depending on how long the route is to get there.
Oh, it's very quick.
Okay.
I think there are only 2 we can get, unless there's is there a pool in Eterna City somewhere?
2 woo. Oh.
Look who it is.
Cynthia. Oh, she's with the CIA. She's asking us about a Pokedex.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows we're collecting this information.
She gives us cut.
For those who don't know, we're currently on an adventure funded in part by the Russian government to survey the various creatures of this land and report back.
Yeah, catalog all of the politicians we can. Is this only in Platinum or there's an item back here?
No clue. Well, there's an item behind the fence.
Oh, no, there is.
Okay.
There is, yeah. There is, but that's only accessible with cut?
Well, we have cut, no? No, we have Rock Smash.
You need to get the... Yeah, well, we just got cut, but you need to get the Eterna City gym badge
right.
to use it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, this is Eterna City.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, we can get 3 encounters then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go fishing. Let's get another bad fish.
Let's do it.
Now this should hopefully kind of tell us whether all these bad encounters are just.
Well, no, our last fish was Riolu. So.
Oh, was
something
it?
like that going on? Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't even realize I wasn't paying that much attention.
That's alright.
Though, wouldn't it be better to like get a great rod and return to this location, or no?
No, I think we just want to get as many encounters as we can right now. And the Great Rod, it will have a different encounter table, and yeah, there'll be a slightly higher level, but we can always just grind them if we want.
Right.
Okay, let's get an
you're really
encounter.
not getting a nibble here.
I might change spots out of superstition. All right.
All right, here we go. Arceus. Hey, look at
all right.
What?
It's not bad.
What? You don't like Lickitung?
So that's all right.
Licky Licky was introduced in this generation, right?
That's right. We can get Licky Licky.
Okay, you don't like Licky Licky.
I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon. It's not a bad Pokemon at all. It's not an exceptional one either, I suppose. But
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty tanky, right?
it is fairly bulky. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
I don't know if we can really weaken this at all because even though it probably has more than 18 health, it can't be affected by Nightshade.
Right.
So I think we just start checking Pokeballs, frankly.
All right. Come on, give me the money. Give me the money. Have you ever played?
It's gonna be hard to catch.
Oh, okay. Is this gonna take a little while?
We're not gonna end the episode.
Yeah.
Right
See you
through
next
here,
time.
but-
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I just meant we could speed it up.
Oh, if you have,
You know.
I guess we could, but in case something.
Well, let's see.
dramatic
If this
happens.
takes 10 minutes, we'll just speed through it.
I mean, yeah, maybe in editing we can
Yeah.
if we have like nothing good to say,
Right.
just sort of slowly. Starting now, if this was a bad attempt at catching, we're speeding up.
Yeah, why is Lickitung have such a low catch rate?
I don't know. It's just one of those like rare Gen 1 Pokemon, you know, where they gave them a really low catch rate, like Tauros and Kangaskhan and Chansey and all that.
Hey, all right, we did it.
We did it. We did it.
I
After
definitely
kind of
fast.
grueling.
I definitely fast forwarded in there
Oh
somewhere.
no, I could tell when you stopped talking.
I was just out of energy for it.
Yeah.
But
All right, who is this?
I did think of a name. All right, so here's my logic
Okay.
first. All right, this person, it's a woman.
Right.
A little bit of energy, a little bit of spunk, but ultimately a bootlicker. And I say that with the long tongue, and so this, my friend, is our fabled Amy Klobuchar.
Okay, I like it. I like it a lot.
Good. And hopefully we never have to put her on the team, but she's here. She's with us.
All right. Before getting to the next two encounters, I'm going to quickly run back, heal, and maybe buy some more Pokeballs as well.
Sure, I think that's a good idea. Let's get one more and then save the other one as a cliffhanger. For the lovely people.
The only reason I would say not to do that
Yep.
is because we probably want to do grinding between episodes.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we can just, this will be a longer one. This will be a special.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd say yeah, but like the problem is, well, maybe not actually, because we have all the gym trainers to fight and the fishermen. You know what? Yeah, maybe we'll do a cliffhanger, and then the next episode we'll do those trainers, and then the episode after that we'll have done a bunch of grinding.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
So this is Route 211.
Oh, I love Route 211. I think it's what is this? Mountainy Bridgey. Oh yeah, mountain hiker. Oh no, is it a cave? Oh.
Well, that's where Mount Coronet is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Should I fight this guy now or just get the encounter?
No, just get the encounter.
Save all that for the next episode.
Yeah. Ooh, there could be an item there. Suspense.
I think there might be a trainer there.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Boom.
I like Bileplume.
We already have a Sunstone, but not a Leaf Stone, so we could get Blossom very quickly.
Is Blossom good?
I guess the question is Blossom better than Bileplume or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. Having a grass type would be nice, though we already have a poison type.
True.
So I don't know if this is something we want to put on the team necessarily.
I'm trying
The
to.
problem with evolving
Yeah.
it right away is also that like its moveset is not going to be very good.
I'm trying to think of already who this is. You know, a very sad.
Oh,
There's a lot of character to this Pokemon, just generally. So
yeah.
very distinct.
I mean, they're kind of stoned as well, right?
Oh. Oh, this is a hippie of some kind.
Yeah, I think so.
Who is it?
It could be somebody who used to be a hippie but has since become like more refined in the way that like Blossom and Vileplume are perhaps a bit less, you know, addicted to.
On shrooms. Wait a minute. Is Gloom supposed to be on shrooms?
Bloom is supposed to be shrooms, basically.
Yeah.
Like it said that it has like a an aroma around it that's intoxicating. It has sickly sweet, like honey dripping from its mouth, you know, all those things.
Right. I'm looking up hippie musical icons.
Well, hopefully they have a little more connection to politics than just having
the hippie movement is very political. Sometimes.
Remember, our audience is like people who are 16 and under, basically.
Oh, we don't know. Our audience could be in their 30s, for all we know.
Comment below if you're over 30 years old.
Yeah, don't give your age, but do give your generation. Okay, well, I'm open to... I know you've already generated some ideas. Certainly open to those ideas.
Let me just look through my list here.
Yeah.
This actually might have been a decent Jill sign as well. But
this would have been a great Jill sign. Ah, shoot.
The Green Party.
Who was the libertarian guy? Oh, except it's a...
Gary Johnson. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I was thinking like Blossom has like some Hawaiian inspiration, so if I knew for a fact we'd make it a Blossom, we get... Oh, I like Tulsi Gabbard for this actually. Yeah, I kind of like... Let's just do it.
All right. Our favorite Warhawk progressive, Tulsi Gabbard.
Indeed. Now I'm gonna grab these items.
Oh, please, yeah.
End the episode, and at least one of them is probably an item. I think that might be a trainer in that mound, so I'm gonna steer clear of it.
Oh, like popping up from the ground?
Yeah, one of those little ninja boys, you know?
They're
always popping up. Yeah.
Popping off.
Popping off.
All right, that's the Twisted Spoon. Well, this has been a great episode. Stay tuned next time. What? Woo.
I just want to go check the Pokemon that we just caught in the PC real quick, see if they're holding anything.
Oh, please. Sure.
You know, stuff like that.
Okay. All right, rewind. Pretend that didn't happen. We're just going to do a quick PC check before the next episode. But in the meantime, comment below your generation so we have an idea of who is actually watching this. Please share it with your friends as we build our core group of input left audience, splice out a part of YouTube for a wonderful community that is both passionate and plays Pokemon and also video games. So here we go. Here's this last item here, hopefully.
All right, so we caught Gengar. That's Thatcher holding a Monster Brace.
All right.
Which is only useful for EV training, which, you know, we could do, but I don't really want to micromanage it that much. What's the moveset looking like right now? It did not have Curse, so we were not actually at risk of that happening, luckily. No item on Klobuchar here. Oblivious. I'll say so, yeah. And no item on Tulsi, who is sassy. That's pretty appropriate. Chlorophyll's pretty good, actually. All right.
Not a bad kid.
Tulsi, look, of the three of these, I think Thatcher is pretty clearly going to be the best in the long run, but Tulsi is not bad. Not bad at all. If we were going to use it, I think I'd almost rather make it a Vileplume just because it retains that poison typing. You know, we have a black sludge, so we might be able to use it in that capacity as like a sort of tanky grass type. But yeah, I think I'm still happy with the team comp for now. So, all right, on the next episode, we'll go ahead, get our Mount Coronet encounter, fight some trainers in the gym and around it, and then yeah, that should take us right up to the gym battle. So hope you guys are all excited for that, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.